Hello and welcome to the world of Team Fortress 2, where every class has its own unique weapons, and today we're talking about the medic class, more specifically the mediguns. We'll be discussing different mediguns and finding out which one is the best overall. We'll be going over vitality, and how it helps in the battlefield, overheal, all of its abilities, and see which one is best for offense, defense, and which ones just kind of suck. The medic is a crucial class in TF2, responsible for keeping their teammates alive and healthy. Having only 150 health, the medic is in the middle range with not being as beefy as the demo or soldier, but not being as fragile as scout or the spy. The medic is one of those classes where he can either be the best person on the battlefield or the worst. And it's all thanks to his trusty mediguns. But with 3 different mediguns to choose from, which one is the best overall? There are 4 types of mediguns in TF2. The medigun, which has Uber, granting invincibility to its person it's healing for about 8 seconds. The crit streak, which gives guaranteed crits instead of invincibility. The quick fix, which also has Uber, it builds it up faster, but it doesn't last as long, and neither does the overheal. And the vaccinator, which gives resistances to stuff like explosions, bullets, and fire. With each gun having its own unique abilities and playstyles, we're going to take a closer look at each one. First up, we have the original medigun, the Uber Charge. This medigun is all about versatility, allowing the medic to quickly switch between healing and invincibility once it's fully charged. It's a great all-rounder. It could be used effectively in a wide range of situations, such as a push, or if your teammate's getting pushed back and you need to get like a heavier soldier on it. It's got reliable healing, it provides a constant stream of healing, which makes it easier for players to keep their teammates alive. It's also have a high healing rate. It heals at a fast rate, allowing players to get their team back into the fight quickly, as well as healing up the medic a little bit at a time. The base medigun is simple to use. It does not require any special skills or knowledge to be effective, other than, using the Uber Charge. So even like a newbie can figure it out, and boom, they got invincible teammates. Overall, the medigun is a well-rounded and reliable healing tool that can be used effectively in a variety of situations. Next up, the Kritzkrieg. The Kritzkrieg is a high-risk, high-reward weapon that can quickly heal allies and deal a massive damage to enemies. What crits do is they triple your base damage, so once you build it up, boom, you kind of just have a walking minigun that shoots rockets out there on the battlefield. The Kritzkrieg has the shortest Uber Charge, or crits time in the game, allowing players to build Uber Charge quickly and use it in crucial moments. Kind of just saying, high risk, high reward. You build up fast, you use it for a few seconds, and boom, you're out. The Kritzkrieg charges the target with a critical hit, making them deal triple damage for a limited time, which is particularly useful in taking down tough opponents or objectives. The Kritzkrieg is also a great tool for players in any situation, whether it be taking down a tough enemy or pushing a payload. It also has the synergy with other classes. The Kritzkrieg works well with other classes, particularly heavy and soldier, giving them power combination in fights for pushes or pushing back. Overall, the Kritzkrieg is really just a high-risk, high-reward type of weapon. It really requires a lot of timing and understanding how crits can work, and also understand what players you need to crit or not, because you can, like I said earlier, you can either be the best player or the worst player, and the crits is a perfect example for that. Up next, the quick fix is the fastest healing medigun in TF2, allowing the medic to quickly switch between allies and heal them all at once. This medigun is all about speed, allowing the medic to quickly move around the map while healing their teammates at the same time. However, the quick fix doesn't allow the medic to overheal allies, making it less versatile in certain situations. The quick fix has the fastest Uber Charge rate, allowing players to reach full Uber Charge in shorter frame than other mediguns. It also has the highest healing rate, making it easier for players to keep their teammates alive in battle. It also allows players to heal themselves and their teammates while Uber charging, making it easier to maintain a high level of health while attacking. It also increases the movement speed of the player and their teammates while Uber charging, making it easier to avoid enemy attacks. It also allows players to switch between healing and Uber charging at will, making it a great all-rounding medigun for a variety of playstyles. Overall, the quick fix is a powerful medigun that offers a balance of speed, healing, and versatility, making it a popular choice among new players. Next, the Vaccinator is a defensive weapon that allows the medic to protect allies from incoming enemy attacks. It allows players to temporarily gain immunity to specific damage types. This allows players to push through the enemy fire, reach objectives, and even escort cards more effectively using a immunity shield. The Vaccinator is one of the fastest healing mediguns in the game, making it a crucial tool for supporting fast-paced gameplay. Its immunity shield is also extremely versatile, allowing players to adapt to different enemy types and damage types on the fly. The Vaccinator's immunity shield works well with other classes, particularly Heavy and Soldier. By protecting these classes from specific damage types, they can push forward and provide good essential support. The Vaccinator is also considered one of the easiest mediguns to use, making it ideal for new players. It also has a high skill ceiling, allowing experienced players to master its use and maximize its potential. So, which medigun is the best overall? Well, it ultimately depends on the situation and playstyle of the player. Each medigun has its own strengths and weaknesses, making it important for players to choose the right gun for the right situation. It's important to keep in mind that each medigun has its own strengths and weaknesses, and the best one for you will depend on your own preference and the situation you find yourself in. Thank you all for watching. We hope you find this video informative and helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe for more TF2 content, and see you in the next video. And now it's time for Silly Segment with Chronic the Eutonic. The segment where Chronic talks about opinions that no one asked for.
I really am not a fan of regular medic. I don't really like any of the options. I feel like it can be rather slow at times. So that's why I like to play as the 10th class, Fat Medic. Alright? Fat Medic is way better than regular medic. Okay, here's the Fat Medic review. Dun, 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 dun. What a cool graphic. Yeah, put cool card graphics on screen. Tree. Also, I'm going to be very mad. You know. Okay, so for starters, we'll start with the abilities of Fat Medic. You can't use your gun because your medics aren't supposed to do that. They don't have guns for a reason. 2, you can use a variety of food. I like to use the regular ration food though, in a form of a sandwich. It's very helpful, and it heals a lot. It's very slow, which is why it's called Slow Medic in the files. Yeah, so that's really the pros. Here's the cons though. Number 1, you're fat. Number 2, you're very slow. Regular medic is quite agile. It's very fast. Slow medic is not. He's very slow. And also fat, and he takes a lot of damage. But there's another pro. That's right, we brought back the pros category already. One more pro added on with food. You have a lot of health, so you're a pretty damn good bullet sponge, unlike regular medic. You don't regain health though, so there's that. That's a con though. So, okay, so we're back to cons. Put the title card back on screen again. Anyway, so yeah, my medigun of choice is again the rations, but there's a variety of rations that you could choose from. It's called these natural mediguns are pretty damn good. You know, you can even use them on yourself, and that's something regular medic can do. For example, you have the dark natural medigun. That's very good. Not for healing, but more so for tactical battle medic. If you want to use your sign or if you want to quickly go on to the battlefield, you can quickly rush in. Okay, it's very good in that regard. Something that isn't good though, it doesn't heal that much. Okay, it doesn't really heal that much. You know, it's very small. But there is an alternative because you got the fast natural medigun, which recharges very quickly in comparison. That's way better because while the regular natural medigun and the dark one are slow, this one is very fast, and you can you give it to your soldier, ding, ding, it's done. Give it to your scout, ding, give it to your sniper. It's very good in that regard, but it doesn't heal that much. So there's the downside of that. If you want my recommendations, I would say stick with the fast natural medigun or regular natural medigun if you want to do those. Okay, it's good in that regard. Optimal strats for slow medic. You're big, and I can't really think of anything else. But anyway, if we have to talk about regular medic, then oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't play medic. I don't fucking like medic. Just use the use the quick fix. It's funny, I guess. Pros, big gun. Meet the medic. Cons, ugly. You can't Uber charge. That sucks ass. That's something else about fat. That's something else about slow medic. You can't Uber. Fat medic sucks. Just don't play medic. Play a better class like heavy. You dumbass. Play something good. I'm done.